We are on curriculum resources. As I said earlier, if and only if you are truly determined to achieve or to bring about development educationally, you have to make planning, you have to provide resources, and you have to empower your teachers. These are the key areas. You have to make planning. Planning in the sense that I want to achieve so target by so year. Give it a time frame. If Nigeria is lacking in doctors, you have to give it a time frame and say, okay, by maybe the training is for 9 years before you become a substantive doctor. So you can say in 10 years, whatever I want to achieve so number of doctors in Nigeria to cater for our health needs. Or you can say we are lacking in social area, technical. We have dams that we want to make irrigation farming. We don't have the technician and we don't have the resources. How do we provide to empower our farmers and so on, or to engage our students in doing some activities there, or even this farm having the NYC people, instead of allowing them to be roaming about the city, why not invite them to these centers, irrigation centers, and they contribute. At least they are contributing to produce, to make Nigeria self-sufficient. This is what China has done. When they realize that they are not sufficient in food, they close all the universities. After closing the universities, then they give you portion from each according to his ability to each according to his need. They give you portion. At the end of the day, they ask you, okay, what will cover you for their they give you. But the remaining they put it in store. Within a short period of time, they are sufficient in food. But Nigeria, almost 70% or 60-something% are farmers, and we cannot feed ourselves. But in America, I doubt if there are more than 5% who are farmers, but they are self-sufficient and even they export because they are using mechanized farming. But Nigeria was still using traditional farming. So why not to become technological? That is what we mean, curriculum resources. So in this regard, for an effective teaching and learning, curriculum resources are required to give a teacher the necessary support and empowerment, which is referred to as instructional material that must be employed by the teacher to aid him in teaching and learning process. Instructional materials can be referred to as prototype objects, models, make-up, or instruments that facilitate effective teaching. The materials can be used for demonstration, practical experiments, and dissemination of information. The resources for an effective curriculum implementation include what? Number one, we have what we call audio material. These are materials that appeal to the sense of hearing. Digitally or technologically, we have the materials that are appealing to the sense of hearing, which is audio. Give me an example. Example here includes radio. We also have recorded material on CD plate, on DVD, on flash drive, and memory cards. Then we have the visual material, which has to do with seeing. Material that can be seen. They include pictures, include transparencies, slide, and objects. All these are materials that we can teach. Then we have the audiovisual, combination of hearing and seeing, which include television, film, motion pictures, we call them. television program, even this computer is part of it. Then we also have programs, or we have applications that we use at least to improve and teach ourselves, which we call computer-assisted instruction or computer-assisted learning. They are programs, they are a CD player. If I want to learn about Arabic language or English language, there is a program level by level to learn about English, to learn about Arabic, and to learn about French. Even if there is no teacher, I can use it. We also have electronic distance learning. Teacher uses this material electronically as virtual or conferencing, virtual learning, where we use cameras, or where we use video, or even interactive session. We can have online interaction or online teaching to facilitate teaching and learning, and the children are seeing what the teacher is doing. Computer electronic distance learning, we also have online education resources, which are resources that are online. They are provided online, and it includes textbook, journals, publication, magazine, video clips, pictures, research finding, project, conference paper, and whatever. Online, they have been there in thousands and millions for you to go and retrieve, and then you make use of it. We have virtual classroom using online and satellite communication. If we say virtual classroom, we mean a situation where the teacher can be seen online and live. He is presenting the lesson live, and children may be at their homes, or students at their home, they are watching. And they can ask questions, and the teacher will respond, or they can use his email to send questions or assignment. He can use the email to send assignment. Or nowadays we have these social medias, WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube. We can upload our activities for our students to see and utilize. We have also digital collaboration on YouTube in form of video coverage and conference accessibility, as we are doing now. Instructional facility or instructional material include facilities. If we say facilities, we are now talking about the environment, what to provide. Conducive learning atmosphere. You provide a classroom, you provide hostel, you provide sick bay, you provide library, you provide game facilities, and whatever. So in a community of say 3,000, you have to make it a home. The number of students reach up to 300 or 400. You have to make it a home by providing all the basic amenities that life requires: hospital, library, water, transportation, lecture rooms, theaters, all these are being provided to make the learning environment conducive. And that is what we mean by instructional facilities. We also have support facilities. These are services provided to human beings in terms of medical services, transport services, library services, catering services, information services, time management, and financial support. All these are meant for the implementation of educational programs, both in Nigeria and outside. Thank you for listening. And if you have any question or anything that you can add, at least you can comment, you can send an email, or whatever. Thank you for listening.